While popular perception often frames Hindu deities as purely mythological figures, they actually operate as rigorous metaphysical diagrams. Within the concept of Astra Bhushana, every divine weapon and ornament represents a specific, fundamental cosmic principle. The Vishnu Purana serves as the cipher for this imagery, mapping visual iconography directly to the analytical structures of Samkhya-Yoga philosophy. These absolute building blocks of reality, the Tattvas, are systematically assembled within this single avatar. By deconstructing Vishnu's traditional iconography, we can reveal the underlying philosophical anatomy of existence. To look at the preserver is to read a compressed, perfectly ordered blueprint of reality. This cosmic teardown begins at the deity's chest, transitioning from the macro-universe to its micro-elements. We start by isolating the radiant Kaustubha Gem. The gem represents Jivaatman, the pure, undefiled, and witnessing soul of the world. Directly adjacent to the gem sits the Srivatsa mark. This mark identifies pratana, the primeval, unmanifested matter waiting to take form. Their proximity illustrates the mechanics of existence. Creation requires the conscious soul to interact with inert, primeval matter. The center of this divine form anchors the universe in the duality of consciousness and raw potential. Moving outward from the chest to the hands, we see raw potential translated into cognitive structure. Here we isolate the formidable mace, the Gada. The physical firmness of the mace correlates with Buddhi, the decisive, discerning faculty of intellect. Next are the conch shell, the Shankha, and the bow, the Sharnga. These items represent the twofold division of ahamkara, the ego, which bridges the intellect and the physical world. As a producer of sound, the conch symbolizes the tamasa ego, the origin point of gross material elements. The bow represents the sattvika ego, providing the mechanism that launches the senses into perception. The deity's weapons function as the mechanics of cognition, delineating how a mind perceives itself and its environment. From the structure of the ego, we transition to the high-speed processing of information. This is the blazing Sudarshana Chakra. It maps to monas, the mind. Its constant motion represents the velocity of thought, moving faster than wind. The arrows drawn on the bow represent sensory data pathways. These are the indriyas, divided into faculties of action and faculties of perception. While the mind processes reality, the senses are launched toward external objects to gather data. These martial accoutrements function as a flowchart for neurological processing and sensory output. We now move from the cognitive realm into tangible, material reality. This structural shift into the physical world is signified by the Vaijayanti necklace. The necklace aggregates 5 precious gems: pearl, ruby, emerald, sapphire, and diamond. These represent the tanmatras, the subtle rudiments of sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. These rudiments condense to construct the bhutas: space, air, fire, water, and earth. Strung together, these elements form all physical matter in the universe. The entire physical universe is worn as a decorative garland over the cosmic consciousness. The final layer of the schematic addresses the boundary between reality and illusion. We see this in the bright sword, the Asi, being drawn from its scabbard. It is holy wisdom, sharp enough to sever worldly attachment. The dark scabbard is Avidya, the cosmic illusion of ignorance. This illustrates a paradox. Ultimate wisdom is constantly concealed by the covering of cosmic illusion. Enlightenment in this framework is the act of drawing the sword of wisdom from the sheath of material ignorance. As the components reassemble, the unified thesis becomes clear. Soul, matter, intellect, ego, mind, and the elements are not competing forces. They are organized and sustained within the single body of the preserver. This integrated image serves as the foundation for dhyana, or meditation. Visualizing this form is a cognitive exercise designed to map the structure of reality within the mind. Meditating on this external schematic triggers the internal realization of these principles within the self. Puranik iconography is a metaphysical technology, encoding the complexity of the universe into a comprehensible form.